Alrighty, so hello everyone, I'm Tim from Tim's PC and I build custom PCs to suit anyone's needs or budget. Also live stream my builds and repairs for transparency and educational purposes. So if you'd like to get an awesome new PC and you'd like to see it put together live, send me a message today. Alright, so tonight we're going to be finishing up Benjamin's build, which is in the Fractal Design Torrent Nano case. So I've got that out here. But we're going to be finishing up with this beast here tonight. So what we're going to do is, I've spoken to the customer about it. We're going to, because he doesn't have the money for a whole new system, we're just going to install a new SSD. And we're going to put Windows 10 on that, and we're going to make the other drives just accessible. So he can get any photos or other files off his old Windows 7 installation. And we're just going to give everything a bit of a tidy up for him. We'll do a BIOS update on the motherboard so it's more compatible with modern day tech. And yeah, we'll just give this a bit of a clean up. It's a bit dirty and grimy in there as well. So yeah. Basically what we found the other day was that the graphics card, I don't have that around here anymore, but it had been in like a shed or something like that, and something had nested inside it. Oh, there it is still there. Maybe you can hold it up to the camera, you can see it. So yeah, this is quite gnarly. It's not focusing, is it? Oh, there he goes. See it all up in there? Literally something's nested inside it. There's only one way, there's only one way for it to get like that. I don't know what it was.
It's like, I don't know, maybe cockroach eggs or something.
Yeah, I was thinking cockroach or something similar. Some sort of wasp or bug or something like that has made a nest in it. Anyway, happy days. At least we've worked out what the problem was, and I don't have a new graphics card for him on me now, but I'll get one over the next couple of days. So we're gonna just chuck in a 1650 for him. So no big deal really, just get this system going again. So yeah, I think we might start by possibly tidying up these cables just a little bit. So we don't really have to, but we may as well. Yeah.
Darren says hi.
Hey Darren, how you going? Good to have you with us.
What's up?
Who was that, sorry?
Mad Warrior.
Mad Warrior, how you going, man? Good to have you with us.
LSS0909 says hey.
LSS099. Hey man, how you going? Good to have you with us.
Rick says hi all.
Hey Rick.
Looking forward to the ITX build.
Yes, so it's a follow-up from the board that we diagnosed the other night, the mini ITX board. So that was being moved into a different case. So, all right.
Tim?
Yeah.
Mr. Wolfie says hello. I heard Gen 14 Intel uses a lot of power and runs hot. Is this true?
Yeah, absolutely. So the Gen 14 is really, what we're talking about is the same kind of fundamental architecture that was in Gen 13. So as a result, it kind of becomes a case of they're just running more power through them. They're just like giving you the better quality CPUs and stuff like that are able to be overclocked more, and they're selling them as a new generation where it's not really a new generation. I've seen memes about it, right? And people are like, you know, the whole what is it, like Scooby-Doo meme, like the ghost with like the sheet the monster with the sheet over his head, and it's like, haha, let's see who you really are. And yeah, who it really is the is Intel 13th gen. So people are basically saying that you're getting basically the same thing. The 14900K or the 13900KS. So the special edition i9 from last year. So yeah, we're just giving this a bit of a rough wipe out here. We're not going to like go to town detailing it or anything like that, but we can get rid of, you know, a bit of this grimy dirtiness. It's just giving it a quick once over here. This is isopropyl alcohol, of course, 100%. So you never find too much of this stuff around, because I believe, I'm not a chemist, but I believe you can make some naughty things with this. Well, not with this, but it's used in the process, so they don't keep large amounts of it around. You can't buy big like methylated spirits. You can buy a massive thing of methylated spirits. You won't see the same for this sort of stuff. So this motherboard here's got this shroud around it. So, I mean, look at all that.
Ben says he's looking forward to the RTX build as well.
Yeah, no, that's definitely going to be a good one.
Was there still sticky on that?
Yes, there was still a bit of sticky on it. It was starting to decompose.
Lovely. That's why you take the sticker off.
Yeah.
It's not meant to stay there.
Because by the time it's this old, no one cares that the sticker's over it or not. It's just an old PC, and if you did want to like keep something like this mint condition, you wouldn't be using it in your PC. You'd have it taken out and you'd have it boxed up. All right.
Somebody else says, hey everybody.
Hey man, how you going? And so this PC case actually has wheels on it. It's like a server case. Externals a bit how you going?
I don't want to take that off.
We got a Blu-ray. We got a Blu-ray drive. It's not even bloody mounted. Hey George, how you going? Good to have you with us.
It's 24 cores. Of course, but there's probably that many cores, so 14 now. 10.
Sorry, what's that?
14th gen, is it really 24 cores? That's crazy.
24 core, 32 thread. But remember that some of those cores are E cores, not all P cores. So P cores are like regular cores where it's like 2 threads per core. E cores are single thread cores, I should say. And you can look into how that works and stuff like that, but it's sort of like different things for different tasks, and it leads to the performance improvements that they've seen with their latest generation of stuff.
Somebody else says, I felt the last time I heard the word Blu-ray.
Yes, yeah. So the drive in there is actually a Blu-ray. Oh. No. We dropped a screw.
You suck.
Oh, I know. No, I'm gonna blame the shroud.
Yeah.
The shroud knocked the screw off as I was pulling out.
No, you just need to get good.
Get good, eh?
Mhm.
Okay, Gen Z girl. I know you're not, but that's what that is. That's what the cool kids say these days.
Fucking Zoomers. Oh, jeez.
Don't call them Zoomers because that's just they can tell that you're a millennial. Okay. So we'll route that CPU power cable behind the motherboard there, just so it's all cleaned up a little bit. We won't need PCIe power anymore. Maybe swap out some SATA cables for some new ones, just as a general maintenance item. Where are we? Oh. How do these things bloody come off?
Twist the thing, the knobby thing.
Yeah, well, you'd think it was something like that.
Sorry.
Oh no, I can secure it from over here. So the optical drive wasn't actually, it was just sort of loose in there. However, now it's not going to go anywhere. You don't want your optical drive moving around too much. It's like a hard drive, you know, it's got moving parts inside it, so less vibration the better. And should be able to get another one here.
That's actually pretty funny. People who live along the Stewart Highway dress up termite mounds for Christmas.
Nice.
That's actually pretty cool.
I like that. I very much like that. Okay. This wire's not doing much anymore.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, that's looking a bit better. And okay, so that's looking a lot neater back around there. And then finally, I've just got to add another SSD. Now, okay. It's an SSD, so it doesn't need to be secured, you know, rock solid. Not like optical drive. Optical drive really should be secured solid. Now, as for this little guy, okay, so okay. So our SSD, I should say, just looks like it hovers there in thin air. And that's completely fine. So we've just got screws on one side So if you know, if you've got an older build like this, this is basically all you need for an SSD. Don't freak out too much. Oh shit, I don't have anywhere to mount this extra SSD. Is it safe? Is my computer going to blow up? Absolutely not. So I'm just changing the SATA power orientation here on this cable so we can plug in our new SSD. There we go. And like I said, we don't need that PCIe cable anymore. No. Alright, we don't need any of that stuff. However, for tonight, we do need a graphics card. Alright. So yeah, that looks a lot better. A bit tidier for him. It's cleaner. I wouldn't say it's like super clean or anything.
Why the live stream isn't on Facebook?
Why the live stream isn't on Facebook? That's because we get better performance like this. So just streaming on YouTube. So the plan is that the Facebook lives will get uploaded. Sorry, the live streams will get uploaded to Facebook as like a something after the fact. So like the next day, we'll upload them to Facebook as well. Because yeah, it just makes everything a lot more stable on the stream side of things.
What's up, Bailey? Bailey, no.
It's kind of a little bit sketchy that this thing's on wheels because it keeps moving around on the
Bailey.
Lazy
Bailey.
Susan.
Bailey. Wait. Oh, for fuck's sake, Tim. Bailey. Bailey. Listen to me.
Oi, just relax, babe. She can bark. It's all right.
Oh, no, there's people in the yard next to me.
Okay.
Sit.
Oh, can we get a BIOS?
No. It's a cat.
You're a small dog. Yeah, small. Oi, just relax. Wee. 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 Sorry, don't mind me making calming sounds for my dog. That's what's yeah, so we got the name of it there. It's the Asus TUF Sabertooth Z97 Mark 1.
And the rest?
Mm-hmm. Sabertooth, Sabertooth, Z97 Mark 1.
Mark 1. Bailey.
We don't have a date on our BIOS.
Stop it. Being very naughty. Sit. No, you can't eat this. It's USB. It's not. Yeah, no, it's not food. See, smell? No, don't put it in your mouth. It's a smell.
We got some corroded bolts here on the back. I'm just swapping out the hex bolts. Just while we wait. So don't worry too much, because the mini ITX build we've already got the motherboard all assembled. We're just putting everything in the case. Wait, it's all good.
No, it wouldn't let me copy it. Oh, Bailey! Do shut up.
Sweet. Okay.
I don't care about the people next door. Alright? No, they can do what they want. You don't need to bark at them. Stop with the woofing.
Alright, so we're updating from a 2014 BIOS to a 2018 BIOS. So, I mean, that's a bit better. Still 5 years old, but that's okay. This does have DDR3.
Leave the cat alone. He doesn't want to be your friend. Bailey.
But yeah, at least from a driver and security perspective, it's always good to get onto the latest version of BIOS for your motherboard, especially if you got an older board, because that last BIOS update is their last, the last update that it got to make it more compatible with, modern day devices and technology. So
Dean says 4th generation Intel.
yes, correct. This has got a 4790 in it for reference. So i7 4790, pretty sure it's 4 cores, 8 threads, if I'm not mistaken, and like 3.2 6 gigahertz from memory. I could be wrong. I think it's about that, more or less. Don't quote me on it. Don't pin me down. Don't try and pin me down. See what he did there.
What is that grinding sound? What was that? A fan.
Yeah. On the CPU cooler.
Mm. Tim.
Yep.
Emily says hi.
Hey Emily, how you going?
And we got Call of Duty MW3 yesterday.
What have we got here?
Computer says
No, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm pretty sure we'll be able to
You
get
broke
there.
it.
No.
Fan's making that horrible sound.
Mhm.
It stops. Bailey, what are you doing? Are you being a woofer? Hmm? Stop looking. Stop looking. BIOS is updated. Do not shut down or reset the system. It's thinking. Says, well, I've never seen this screen before.
Never seen this screen before.
You broke it. Ooh. Should I spray some more chamomile lotion on
Mhm.
okay?
Yeah. See what I mean?
Yeah. All that running through the grass with your short fur. Silly pup. George wants to, this says, where do I find the GPU protective covers? Says I need to remove my GPU and want to protect the pins. Can't find them on eBay or Amazon.
Oh.
I don't know if you can really buy them. Maybe Tim can just send you some.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Because I'm pretty sure we've got like heaps of
Yeah.
them laying around.
Yeah.
Tim's got like a stash of them somewhere.
Awesome. If it wants to display the BIOS screen for me.
Yeah, when it wants to. He needs 4.
Yeah, alright.
Send him a message.
Yep.
Let's find the camera. No, you're not going outside.
This is strange. This is strange.
Oh no, don't lick it, Bailey. No, yucky. You don't want to lick it. Probably doesn't taste very nice. No. Shitty dog. I worked on the PC not long ago, which was 12 years ago, had such intermittent posting issues. Turned out the motherboard had a DRAM training fault due to age. I hate fixing old PCs, so many random issues.
Mm-hmm.
Like the caps resistors were so old, things like this would happen.
Yeah.
So it's like you would make one change and it wouldn't post or do anything. You would have to hope it would post. After a million tries it would post, and then from that point it would work every time. He says CMOS reset.
Oh yeah, I've just done a BIOS update. So
Could it be a BIOS update that's fucking?
could be. It can happen. But normally if the BIOS update doesn't like it, it's
It doesn't do
yeah, well, it does the update. It'll be something that's connected to it that it doesn't like. It could be RAM, it could be CPU.
Dean is challenging me to fist fight over job.
All right, so I'm going to assume let's go and load it up with one stick.
Dean says his mine using RAM.
Yep. No, I just thought of something. The chip that we've got has onboard graphics, so it's probably defaulted to the motherboard as the output.
Oh, good on you, Bailey. She just walked in here and farted.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, you're a smelly dog farts. Oh, yeah, hide under him. You smell. Thanks for that. What did she just look up at you like, help? Do you have a motherboard speaker?
Yeah. I do have one. And see, this is where it stops. Yeah, I've got shitloads of spare DDR3 RAM. But this seems to be something else. Okay, yeah, I mean, like, what's happening is it's posting, and post speed will come up with a post, and yeah, then we don't get anything after that. This is where we get to, and we don't get any further from here. I haven't touched that. I'm running out of things to check here. I mean, it doesn't seem like RAM, because if it was RAM, it wouldn't be posting at all. I mean, I got shitloads of DDR3, but
Tim?
it's old as fuck. Yeah.
Because there's also others stating that the 3503 update cores don't accept voltage changes to memory.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we done that. Definitely done that, guys. See, the weird thing is that, you know, we'll get to this point and it'll post. All right, I think, honestly, I think it's having a spack with my graphics card now. That's what I honestly think it is. I'm sorry to everyone who was wanting to watch the other one. I wasn't expecting to spend this much time on this because I'd already had a play with this one the other night.
Fluffy meow.
Alright, let's give another graphics card a go. I mean, it might not like this one as well because this is a PCIe 4 card, but it should run in compatibility mode. Oh, what am I doing? I took that. I've taken everything off. We got no SATA cables connected. We've got nothing freaking connected. No dealio. Same shit, okay. So I mean, everything's been...
Is it almost exactly like that lock that you get with some external USB drives plugged in? And once we move the box fine, it's been reacting like some devices interfering.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. I mean, I'm even thinking of unplugging my keyboard and mouse at this stage.
And things are all good to a good educational experience for viewing experience.
Yeah, so, I mean, this, like I said, this is a bit of a weird one. Okay, so... Alright, let's plug in a keyboard. Okay, so we've got a different screen at least. We're making a bit of progress. Alright, so let's plug in with just a keyboard. Still the same kind of thing. Okay. Oh, what am I doing? Okay. So it wasn't liking my keyboard. It did not like my keyboard. Bloody fucking hell, hey? Does it like my mouse? Oh, mate.
You want a different keyboard?
I bought in a different keyboard.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
I think I need a different mouse.
Oh, fuck.
Teach me to have fancy modern day technology. How dare I? Okay. So we've got some USB 2 keyboard and mouse. Okay, so I've just got to plug in all of my devices again after we work out what the fuck the problem was. I'm going to leave this post beep speaker in this PC. Oh, mate, all my fault.
Tim, you're fired too. You and Christine can fight me later.
Oh, man. Want to do a pop-up store for Christmas, Dean? We could make something happen, I reckon.
Dukas says, can I fight too?
This is the Tim's PC Fight Club. You know? The first rule of Tim's PC Fight Club is you don't talk about Tim's PC Fight Club. I'm fucking serious, alright? I'm not monetized at the moment on YouTube because of my change of address. Still waiting for that bloody thing that they're sending me.
I reckon downgrade the BIOS to 2702.
Yeah, I don't know if it's gonna like boot up and stuff for me now. If it's gonna play ball, we might just not touch that again. What do you reckon? Yeah.
Sorry, Dean says here I want me to run the Gulf Coast front. You handle busy.
Oh man, like yeah.
He says what happens if the user is a fancy gaming keyboard and mouse like you?
Well, I mean, it should be okay because I don't think he's got one like me. So okay. After that interruption, and give it a sec now because it's got everything plugged back in again.
Are we fighting bare knuckle or with boxing gloves? Can I leave my rings on? Doesn't like you.
I know, right? Really doesn't like me. What's up?
Ooh, you have a tick in your ear, miss. Come here. When Ben says boxing gloves, just strap old PC cases to our hands.
Oh, that would do some damage. What the fuck? What is going on with this thing?
I already have a shield. It's made out of metal. It's from an old thermal tape case. Sounds pretty solid, right? D says, I swear this computer is breaking my heart.
Oh man, like...
D says, do anything other than plug shit back in, you? This thing's got an old Pentium sticking there.
Mm-hmm. That's why I kept it. Jesus fucking Christ.
It's time to chuck it out.
I know, right?
Ben says, Sultan, my cooking stream on the 80-inch 4K TV. Made popcorn and have kickback ready for the build. Says, this is better than UFC. Do I just like tie a rope to it and take it? For
Oh,
a
I
ride
know,
down
I
the
know,
highway?
I know.
Nah, I like the
I mean, I
kids.
normally tell people when their PC is this old that, you know, there's no point fixing it, blah, 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 it's too old, etc.
Dude says that PC is probably worth a few $100. Maybe keep the motherboard, but that's it. And bin it.
Mm-hmm.
I swear this PC sounds like my old quad-core machine with this stuff.
Yep. Yeah, it's like that, basically.
Now it doesn't want to turn on.
What if it's a power supply issue? But now it turns on, so that doesn't really bode well for that theory.
Ben says building old hardware is so many problems. I don't remember the days. Yes, yes. He says, Ben, stay tuned for next week's episode and me and Christine battle it out.
I'm convinced there's problems with USB ports on the motherboard at this stage.
Massive tip. Well, on an 80-inch 4K TV.
Shit, okay.
Got-douche. Ooh, my nose turned. Maybe writing the BIOS caused issues because it's so old, the memory like died or some shit. Yeah, this is my fault. That case would have died. Failed during the update. Maybe you should try your fancy keyboard and mouse again.
No.
No? Doing Tim's perfect skin in 4K up close.
Oh, my perfect skin. I don't know about that.
Have you got the mouse and keyboard plugged into USB 2.0?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, it's doing shit now. Is it gonna like post now? Or something? The fuck?
Okay, so what was going on there? Most likely what was going on there is CSM. Where would you be? No. No. Am I just being blind?
What are you looking for?
CSM. Here we go. So disable CSM and you should be able to go to the Windows 10 installation.
What's your favourite movie?
It's my favorite number of movies that I really like.
What's your top 3?
You're asking all the hard questions.
I want to know how does CSM have an effect? I don't know much about it.
Okay, so CSM will have a cry when trying to install Windows 10 from USB. There we go. Just had to wait a little bit. It's just slow. And that's the other thing to if I was to give anyone some general advice when it comes to fixing up old PCs, be patient.
Ben's favourite movie is Hot Rod. I don't know if I've seen one. Have you seen Hot Rod?
I'm not sure.
Oh, I've seen bits of this.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Looks like it would be fun.
Okay, so look, we got rid of CSM. Looks like we got something weird going on with the USB ports or something. Mm-hmm.
Sound like my brother. Don't touch it, break it. That's why I didn't fucking learn anything about PCs when I was a kid. Don't touch it, you'll break it. My partner tells me this all the time. I break everything and she has some nice shit.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we might revert the BIOS, but we'll see whether we can get to a stable situation. And luckily with Ben's, we've sort of got everything. Oh, do you want another deep cool 120mm white fan for the back of the case, Ben? Just let me know. I can chuck one on there for you.
Ben says, "Oh my fucking god, Tim has not seen Hot Rod."
No, I haven't. I'll have to do something about that.
Ben says, I have to make time for you to watch Hot Rod.
Yeah,
You'll laugh till you piss.
maybe a bit earlier. You know how fast you're going back there?
Meow.
60, 65, 63. Officer, isn't the speed limit 65? Yeah, it is.
Ben says yes to the extra fan. He says as many fans as possible, honestly. I cook PCs like it's a Christmas roast.
Nah, you'll be all good with this.
Dean says, but yeah, Tim, let's catch up soon. We're interested in. Let's do something.
Yeah, alright.
Smoky Moose!
You near Newstead?
Smoky Moose!
Gasworks?
Smoky Moose!
Meet you down at Gasworks. We got a restaurant we love down there. Barbecue. Can't go wrong.
American style.
Mm-hmm. I like all sorts of barbecues. I like Aussie barbecues. I like American barbecues.
Korean barbecue.
Korean barbecue. If it's barbecue, I'm down. Okay, so look, let's get Windows set up on this one, and hopefully everything else will be good from this point onwards.
Dean says roast is at Ben's house. Barbecue. Smoky Moose.
What we might do with this, because this would be a bit of fun, maybe we can get the graphics driver installed. Because I've got a 3060 Ti. I've actually got Ben's card in here right now, because it was the only other graphics card I had within reach. So Ben's graphics card is actually currently in this system. So maybe we go and see what a 3060 Ti is like with a i7 4790, and then we can compare it to the performance of the
Ben says Super Troopers is legendary.
Yes, absolutely. And they all came back to do a second one because apparently they all had a heap of fun filming it.
The
so
second one's just as good.
yeah,
It really is.
if you liked the first one and you haven't seen the second one, see the second one. But yeah, I like all the classics, man. You know, I like Fight Club, I like Pulp Fiction, I like what else we got? Oh, Fear and Loathing, Butterfly Effect. That's an alright movie.
Dean says I'm in seafood diet. I see food and I eat it.
Yeah, no
As long
worries.
as no fish, I'm happy.
Yeah, no. It's all.
Maybe it is. Maybe the power supply is fucking with it.
That's what I'm thinking. Now, power supplies can cause all sorts of shit if they're being like sort of a bit funny. If they don't have nice consistent voltage, you can have all sorts of fucking issues with things not working right. And honestly, it's one of those things that you can sort of chase around and try everything else before you actually end up with something, like before you actually work out that, hey, it is the
Tim, Ben says please do that thing. I want this GPU test to happen. Very interested.
Alright, yes, sweet, okay. Well, honestly, I've seen enough of this frickin' power supply. I think we need to plug in a different unit to take that out of the equation. You know what I mean? Like we can sort of hum and ha about this and freaking agree with each other about what we think it is and stuff, but the only way we're really gonna know is by actually plugging something else in.
Fluffy now. Being very fluffy.
And so yeah, it is only a 450 watt. And now we're going to be plugging in a 650 watt.
That's kind of weird.
What's up?
Audio cuts when they change camera.
Audio cuts when
it changes camera.
Oh. You can look at that.
That sounds like a tomorrow problem. But no, thanks for letting us know. We don't know things until people tell us, so... Hey, Fluffy Mouth. Fucking feed me.
Oh. Because the power supply could explain our USB problems as well. All right, so.
Oh, fuck off! It says like you would lose audio for a few seconds.
All right, so we should be, yeah, we should be all good now. Although this has taken a lot longer than I thought.
Ben says, yeah, and has fallen sick due to Relic PC looking at it.
Yeah.
Wow. Let me use some now.
Okay.
Decouses microphone got microphone-itis.
Yeah, apparently. Apparently.
Dean says, want me to remote in and I'll do the drivers and you start the next piece. It's probably actually kind of serious.
Oh, you wouldn't want to bother with that anyway. Okay, so oh no, we don't have any of the other SATA devices plugged in at all, so we won't be able to see them in Crystal Disk Info. We've got a new SSD here, and you've just got my SSD, and I'm pretty sure it's got less than 100% life. It's just not communicating right over USB.
Dean says, I get Crystal Info, but she'd probably break it again.
So like I said, it's a 4790, which is a 4-core 8-thread CPU. Very cat. Okay, there's our graphics card driver. Very good. I saw the screen go black and I was like, oh no, have we restarted? Yeah, so it looks like this power supply is a piece of shit. So we'll swap.
It's a bit old.
It is old. It is old. But I think that's the fundamental cause of our issues. Because power supplies output power at different voltages of DC. So it's kind of got like different sections. So you could have a power supply where it's still outputting to the 12 volt rail, but it might be fucking up with the 5 volt rail or the 3.3 volt rail. So there's different things inside the power supply that could be fucked, and each of them will have different symptoms. And sometimes with power supplies, it's only a problem like once the thing heats up, and a bit of expansion of the components inside causes something to sort of not be making good contact anymore. So yeah, this will be a bit of fun here. We got the i7 4790. So that's a 4th gen, and we've got 14th gen that's just been released. So we're definitely pairing old and new hardware. So the graphics card 3060 Ti, that's about 7 years older than 7 years newer than this platform. Oh, and I will need. Yeah. What's that?
Dean says he's gone.
No worries, Dean. You have a good one, mate.
Because listening to you in the car.
Alright, so I've got to connect to the internet here quickly just to get MSI Afterburner installed. Can probably go ahead. No, we won't do any Windows updates just yet. So hopefully we don't have the same problem that I had last night with this. Hopefully it's nice and straightforward tonight. Looks like it is. Downloading DirectX SDK update. Yay. Who knows what SDK stands for? It stands for Software Distribution Kit.
My internet just went.
Oh, did it?
Maybe it was Facebook.
Probably.
I think it was Facebook.
Okay, there we go. Everything downloaded as it should. Very nice.
Hunter Prairie. That wouldn't be road legal. It's like this far away from the fucking road.
Possibly not.
This is what I was looking at before I fucking cut out. The Maha Bliss new mango.
Yeah.
Seed in it.
Yeah. There's 3 new varieties. Okay, so now that we've set up MSI Afterburner, we can go in and set up the overlay. So we just want to select what values we want to see in the overlay. So we just go down this list, select the things we want to see. You can set this up for yourself. So it'll show each of the CPU threads. The one with no number is the overall. What?
Oh, I wish I didn't look at the comments. These fucking idiots.
What people?
Oh,
is
like,
it GMOs?
No, they're like, oh, I'm not eating it unless it's Australian.
Yes,
the fucking
it is
article.
Australian.
It is. It was fucking.
We made
produced
them.
in Darwin,
We made them up in Northern Territory, you know, with the big dam.
And a nice, warm, dry weather.
Yeah, it's like the perfect weather for mangoes. Okay. Do you want to see what Bottleneck City looks like? I'm going down, 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 down to Pussy Town. I can't believe that's a song. Okay. It's doing a reasonable job.
Reasonably.
Yeah. Yeah, like modern hardware is definitely like the best option. But you know, in a pinch, there's nothing wrong with doing this. And so this is definitely, you know, bottlenecked a little bit. But the thing is, it's still running pretty good, right? I mean, I wouldn't have if I was younger, I'd be freaking stoked with this. You know, if I was 9 years old, I'd be real stoked with this, or like 12 or something like that. I'd be real stoked with this. And so see how the GPU, like if it stays like, you know, over like 90% the whole time, that's pretty good. That means the graphics card's being pretty much fully utilized. When it drops down below that, it's sort of showing that the CPU's sort of not quite keeping up with it, especially if the CPU usage spikes right up. Mm-hmm. So yeah, look, we'll run through these, and then yeah, we might just like take this one away, and then we'll do Ben's before we sign off, because this has taken way longer than I thought. I thought this was going to be a quick 20-minute adventure in and out. No, no, no. It's still managing to keep, like, you know, around 200 frames a second here on Heaven with high, no anti-aliasing. So, I mean, it's still doing alright. Can't really complain too much about that, I don't think. It's no 4090, but, you know. Oh, you'd like that. Mm-hmm. Alrighty, so that was Heaven. So Valley we do on Ultra with max anti-aliasing. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've seen a few of those videos recently. I think this must have run through. I always get confused with Valley. A lot of the scenes kind of look the same. Heaven's good. Oh no. See, we are at the end. I felt like we were like back to the start again then. Alright, and that was Valley on Ultra with max anti-aliasing. And finally we do the 4K benchmark. So this is actually the least CPU intensive of them all. Okay. So, what do you reckon? Do you reckon the power supply was pretty much the root of all of our problems? I feel like it. I feel like it was. Cool, cool.
We need to clean up.
Oh yeah.
Boxes everywhere.
Alright, so I chucked that other stick of RAM in, and look at that, just boots straight up.
Fluffy.
Okay, well, look, I've got good reason to think that most of the other problems that was being observed was...
There's 2 bins. Yeah, we're about to. Bailey, leave him alone. Bailey, stop it. Sit. Sit. Yeah. Okay. Down. 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 Don't worry, not bite. Down. Good girl. Oh. Oh. Okay. It's too small.
Oh.
You done now? Or?
Just about. She just takes a while to power off. Just about to power off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Okay. So this card here is Ben's. this power supply is mine.
Take a wheelie PC, baby.
Okay. Da, 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 da. Here she is, the star of our show. Okay, so as discussed, we had this cooler set up previously. Yeah, so the one thing we don't have is we don't have an adapter bracket for that power supply, because this takes a full-size ATX power supply, whereas we've got an SFX power supply. So there's a box of accessories that you get with this. However, they look like mounting brackets for a radiator or something like that. There's some bolts here. There's another one there, I'm not sure. Maybe these are... No, it says, one says 120, 140. So that's got to be fan related. We'll use them if we have to. But we put that around the right way, which is good. Okay, so yeah, like I said, we don't have a bracket, and I'm pretty sure I don't have one spare or anything. So, if you want to know what I mean, this is a small form factor power supply. But she just slides on into that. Let me just have a quick look in the other room. Oh, no, I can't find. I don't have a spare bracket. Well, look, you don't need a new power supply. Technically, what you need is an SFX to ATX bracket. Or an ATX to SFX bracket. If you just give me a second, let me have a look for exactly what you need. Always easier for someone who knows exactly what they're looking for to do the search, because I know exactly what it is.
Leave him alone. Fluffy now. He's chewing the shit out of his foot.
Yeah, okay, so look, retailers are selling them for about 17 bucks.
And says just two screw. That's what I had on the last build.
Yeah, okay, so for, let me, this is what you need. So that has the power, like the ATX power supply bolts. You screw that in there, and then you can mount the SFX one properly with the 6 screw holes that it has. So, look, I might even leave that with you, because I mean it's pretty easy to sort of put that in. All you have to do is undo it, pull it out, attach the small power supply to the bracket, then put the power supply back, and then screw in the 4 ATX bolts. So it's really easy to do. So I think I'll just put it in with a couple of screw holes, and that's it. We'll just leave it at that. And yeah, you can order that bracket if you want, or if you don't care, you don't have to order it. So it should be fairly easy to do the build in this case. I haven't watched any videos on it, but I've done a couple of Fractal cases before and didn't have any problems with it, so that should be fine. Yeah, it's easy as.
It's easy for me.
Yep. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so the only challenge that we've really got...
Holy shit, that's a big fan.
Yeah, it's a big 200mm fan. So I think we've got to attach that bracket, that accessory.
Oh,
We have to replace this with that accessory bracket. I think it like slots in place or something like that, from what I can see. I've got it over here.
I was like, I brought it in here. Where is it? Hiding.
So this Fractal Design Torrent Nano can fit DTX or DATX and mini ITX boards. So the slightly larger board that's in between ITX and MATX, you can fit that in this case as well, because this is a bigger case. Like this is one of the sort of bigger mini ITX cases that you can get. Yeah.
Check it out. This dude, he's now old, got to hang out with Scotty.
Oh really?
Gold series.
This bloody fan is chonky. Like it's not just like chonky this way, it's chonky that way. Look at that. That is a thick boy.
It's huge. Oh, jeez. His fan blades feel lethal.
Yeah.
They're kind of sharp.
I know, right? Oh.